Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearthstone 4 as we are playing as the French Empire in the Law Resistance expansion. Alright guys, so last episode we invaded the United Kingdom and just about got them capitulated. Of course we're having some issues here taking London, that's all we've got to do to get them knocked out of the conflict. We'll be able to move those divisions over for our next campaign against the Soviet Union. So I've already went ahead and moved a lot of planes over here. I left a few over here to try and help us finish the job there. I guess I'll show you guys. We got 800 close air support, 600 fighters there. And then I've already started to move our planes over to the next area. So I got those guys going. Then I also wanted to go ahead and, well, these guys are here, aren't they? Yeah, they're still here. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start setting up a new like motorized or tank army, I suppose. And we are going to need to probably change this up just a little bit. Let's just see who we might want to move. Like maybe put these guys onto the defensive since that's largely what they're doing at this point. I guess these guys can stay on in the offensive one for now since we're still attempting to attack over here. So we'll see how that ends up going. And then what we can do is then just move. Okay, we're going to have some extra divisions no matter what, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, so what we'll do is just take out, we could just go ahead and start another, an army over here, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose that's what we'll do. Let's just see how we want to do this. Alright, these guys here can be in their own separate army here with a different field marshal since we do have some spare ones. We got some defensive field marshals here. So let's go ahead and take, just go ahead and appoint Maurice here, and we'll give him the unyielding defender trait there. All right, excellent. So we'll have this additional army down here so that we can make sure that we get these well balanced here. So we do have one extra army here in the offensive, so we'll bring them down here to the defensive one, and I think we're good to go now. All right, so this will be our new, tank army. We'll have to get another commander, unfortunately, another general, because we're just completely out of generals at this point. And then we're just going to move them over to Warsaw for right now, because I need to see where we're going to have the Red Army, which, is going to be coming from over here. And then I think we're good to go, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're good to go. So let me just take a look, see if this guy's got a trait here. No, he doesn't. All right, so let's just go ahead and try and get London finished up so we can move all our divisions elsewhere. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and pull this back. Now we are facing supply issues, so might as well take one of these divisions and get them out of there. We can take these ones, in fact. So let's go ahead and have them, give them a new assignment over here. Now we are going to be doing the invasion with the Green Army right here. So for this one, I think we'll just throw them onto one of these fronts, like throw them down here, somewhere in the middle between these two, I guess. So they don't have to be we don't need so many divisions here. So just pull back just a bit. Let me see which one we want to decrease the most. Looks like they're both about equal here. So I think this will probably be good right here. Alright, so let's go and establish these guys here. And give them an order. And they'll start moving over there. Get the hell out of here. What we'll do, we'll also go ahead and delete that front right there. Alright, so just the Red Army and Green Army over here to try and finish up London, which it's going to be kind of difficult to do, more than likely, because they do have, oh, that's what's kicking our ass. They have a level 10 fort in London. That's why we're having so many difficulties, guys. I was wondering why, man, because, they were completely surrounded and we were attacking with an insane number of divisions. But yeah, we still couldn't really make any kind of impact here. They're going to try and get that port there. We're moving more divisions over there. So we'll just let them attack. Let them wear themselves out, I suppose. And then we'll throw an attack in once we've kind of got our organization back up. And, the Blue Army's getting out of there. It looks like we're still going to have supply issues, though. Alright, let's attempt an attack, guys. Oh, do we have the planning bonuses? If we don't, we're going to want to be getting these. I guess we'll just let them all move around. Let them exhaust themselves in their attacks. Oh yes, my bad guys, I almost forgot. No, I mean, I guess I did forget. We need to spend that air experience, and we had not yet completed the fighters. We had one more adjustment we can make to them, so that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and change these up, and get them building. We'll have better fighters with better range out there, which I think will be super helpful. So yeah, just moving all of our divisions over to this front, moving all our air wings over there. We already got them flying overhead, so we might be helping the Italians here, which is not desirable, but it looks like they are going to get destroyed. So remember, we want all this under our own control. So if they take the port right there, that should result in the Italians being destroyed. But it does look like they're about to get the port back. Yeah, that's what it seems. Now, we are giving them air support, so again, I do think that's probably going to end up helping them there, which is not exactly what we want to do, but it's fine, I suppose. All right, so we could do like naval invasions of some of these, islands that are left in the Atlantic. Some people have brought that up, that we could do some naval invasions there. I just don't know if it's going to be necessary, guys. I think the Soviet Union is going to collapse pretty quick. I think we'll be able to run right through them. And the British have broken our cipher. I don't know how useful that's going to be. Well, I guess it's going to make it harder here, isn't it? They're going to have a more higher defense. So that is going to be problematic. Also, I built more troops, guys. Got a bunch more divisions building. Pretty much all the ones that we had equipment for. So we did finish up the naval bombers finally. Took us a long time to get those. So I suppose we should go ahead and get the bombers for our carriers, the next model there. And let's go ahead and get, we're going to get the carrier bomber 3s, although let me make sure that this, okay, yeah, I just want to make sure we didn't have any problems with that if we created a variant. So let's go ahead and get these guys improved with a little bit of experience that we have. We might want to go for, I mean, we don't have a ton of experience, guys. I would like to get some range, though. So we could do this all the way across here, and I think that's all we're going to be able to do unless we are willing to let... Oh, wait a minute. Nope, let me take that back. Looks like we have just enough to go ahead and get 2 attack, 2 engine, 1 into range. So that looks good. Let's go ahead and save that, and then get them flying out there. So just seeing these ones right here. So let's go ahead and replace them and get the better bombers out there. Now, somebody had pointed out that... naval bombers probably aren't going to be as important as they have been, through most of the campaign, since the Soviets don't have a massive navy. They only have like 50-something ships. Of course, the British don't have a very large navy anymore either. We've sunk a lot of them. They only have 35 ships because they don't have any dockyards anymore. And then the United States only has, well, the United States has 378 ships. So I thought they were down to 200-something. But that's the reason why I feel like we do need the naval bombers, because they do have, the Americans do have ships. So they've pulled back here. Interesting. Let's go ahead and push forward then. We will actually go and grab that one real quick. And yeah, just push this front forward. I don't see any reason not to if it's open. This is originally all our territory here, so I would like to get it back if we can. See if there's anything else we can do. We could attack across rivers, but that's not really desirable. They have not moved from here, though, so... we won't be moving these troops at all. Yeah, we'll go and take some territory if they let me. I'd love to reconnect these, frankly. We'll see. We'll see if we can. Let's go and attack there, get another air base, a close air base. So yeah, this is where we'll make progress while we wait for our divisions here to get a bit of a planning bonus. We could try and attack here. Let's see how it looks. I'll edit that vehicle out, guys. That was really loud. So we'll have to take a look and see how things are going in China. But yeah, we are actually losing here. These guys, okay, they don't want to come over here because of the supply issues. We are actually losing here. However, if we just get divisions to retreat, then they'll, then we'll have less divisions to fight. There's just no way around this. It's a level 10 fort, guys. We gotta attack it. And we could take some of these troops away so we don't have supply issues. We'll see. We'll see if we need to. Of course, as we slowly, tick down their organization, they'll retreat and there'll be less divisions and it'll get a bit easier. But overall, there's nothing to do but take high casualties there, guys. I don't see any way around it. So we are pushing forward through here. We will go ahead and just take these guys and have them go forward here. Yeah, just take all this territory here, guys. Since they pulled the divisions back. That's right, I wanted to take a look and see how progress is going here. So you can see that the Japanese have taken Nanjing, and the Australians continue to advance as well. I don't think China's going to last much longer, guys. I think they're going to capitulate. And remember, they are a major power, so they do have to be defeated. We are in the yellow here now. Well, briefly. So their total divisions here, as we're looking at them now, is 32. I don't know how many they had there, but we'll keep our eye on that to see if we're actually making some progress there. I did move some naval bombers over to here to start bombing the American fleet in the Caribbean, and you can see we've already taken out one of their submarines. Oh yes, that's right. Over here, it looks like they have messed this front all up, damn it. Yeah, Chile has had some success here. So what we need to do is have them all go to here. And yeah, that's really unfortunate. I think we lost this province because I had those troops training. I did take them off the training, so we lost that province, and now you can see they have had success here. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, we could try and attack here, pushing them back. Maybe we can at least grab this province, but yeah, it's gonna look weird no matter what ends up happening there because of that Chile invasion. So we're just waiting for the Italians to get destroyed here, so we're not, you know, so they don't get control of that. They are completely cut off, so it should just be a matter of time. And then as soon as they're destroyed, we could technically launch the invasion, but I think I'm going to wait until we get this Red Army over here, guys, because this is key towards getting them defeated quickly, you know, cutting the divisions off, so I don't have to fight them all the way across Russia. I think would be good. Plus, we were getting that decryption done as well, so, because I don't think we have that. Oh, we do have it. We're getting the decryption against the Americans right now. Okay, my mistake. But yeah, let's just get this done, guys. Oh, speaking of the operatives, let's see what our operatives are doing. We're still preparing the collaboration government here because they're still around. I don't know if that will continue once we defeat them. I imagine probably not. It increases collaboration though with the British by 20%. So I really hope we're able to complete that, which we might be able to just because we can't get London taken. I suppose what we could do is just have the Green Army surrounding here. I mean, it's only 24 divisions, so technically we'd be outnumbered. But these tanks don't really do all that great in invasions anyways, and you can see we're having supply troubles. So just moving, if we just move some of the tanks out, I think that would actually improve the situation. So let's move half of them out to where I'd like to use them, which what we're going to try and do with the red tanks is have, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to have these guys here attack from this direction up here, half of the Red Army attack from this direction going south, to get all the divisions cut off along the frontier. That's a real easy place to cut divisions off. And then we are also going to have part of the Red Army help us push forward up this way and, again, cut off troops here. So let's go and take the first half, the ones that we're going to use down here, and let's get them deployed. So we currently have 12 medium tanks, so we'll take like 6 of these. 6 medium tanks here. Oops. Go ahead and get them deployed right here, I'm thinking. Yeah, right there. And then get them a planning bonus here. So that's 6 medium tanks. For the light tanks, we have 5, so we'll give them 3 of these. And then with the motorized, we have 6, so we'll give them 3 of these. Alright, so exactly 12 divisions there, and they'll get to moving over there now. And then what we can do, since we know where the Red Army is going to be, we can go ahead and get these guys set up. They're going to help us advancing up this way, which would probably be right here in this province, I assume, so we're not getting river penalties right there. So let's go ahead and move them over here. We do need to change up their color, apparently. I guess it's fine. It's different enough. What we could do is just change up these guys, their color, just a bit, just to make it look different here. There we go. Beautiful. And I don't think they actually have any traits. Yeah. I hate how every time you leave the game, it comes back, even if you don't haven't got anything new that you can actually get there. So look at the moving over there. And let's take a look, see what we're sinking here. All right, so hopefully with the troops moving here, supply will get better. We'll have to see. I mean, there's just so many divisions here. And, you know, their divisions are taking up a lot of the supply here. So we'll see if that gets a bit better. Looks like they've all pulled out and it's still not enough. So we might need to pull the entire Red Army out. Yeah, that's the way it appears, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get them all moving over here then. And we will move them to, we want to get Riga, so let's go ahead and move them to these 3 provinces here. And then have them attack up that way. Alright, so the Italians are still here and winning. And they're about to get that port again. And they've done another naval invasion here. Good God, man. The Soviets are just utter failures here, man. Let's go ahead and get the the front here. Delete it. And we'll see if supply gets better. It looks like it has, so that's going to allow these divisions, or at least some of them, to move on over here. Yeah, they're all going to be able to move over here. I think moving these guys, well, they're repairing. Yeah, I think that they're consuming supply too. If we had just moved those out, that might have allowed us to have more troops here. So yeah, we just have the Green Army here. And we'll have to let them get their organization back up, let them get their planning bonuses, and then we'll do the attack and see if we're able to get the win there. It's going to be tough, though. Level 10 fort, guys, those are not easy to take, even when you completely surround them. And they still have supply. You'll notice that. That's the biggest issue, because they're in the capital. They still have supply. So it's going to make it difficult to beat them, guys. 30 divisions on a level 10 fort. That's not going to be an easy conquest. Let's go ahead and have these guys attack here and see if we can get the win. Looks like it should be a win. Finally get this territory finished up here. That'd be really, really nice. Let's go and take a look at the front in Asia, which I completely forgot about. Yeah, we could have connected this a little bit better, but yeah. Our advance stalled out because there was no general in charge over here telling these divisions what to do. I had forgot we were over there, guys. So let's go and get these here checked. And remember, as we wait, we're getting more divisions built for this army right here. Again, this is going to be complete overkill. I just want to attack them and just dominate them and quickly beat them. But yeah, it's going to be overkill, guys. This is completely unnecessary having this many divisions over here. We can pull in some other countries, not Poland. They can come in though now. We'll accept them joining. Not Lithuania yet. Mecklenburg can come in though. Not Romania. We already decided they're not coming in at all, although I guess we could bring them in, and not Bohemia. All right, so let's try this again, guys, and see if we have any success here. That's a big fat no. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. We might actually start getting some divisions defeated here. All right, excellent. It's actually green. So yeah, we might be able to finish that up so that we can do our invasion. And here, just largely going to stay on the defense, allow the Australians and the Japanese. There we go. We finally took it. It ended up not being as difficult as I was thinking once we got the supply situation dealt with. All right, so let's go ahead and set up these guys to do the invasion that we talked about a while ago, that we had planned to do this with this army here. And we're going to try and get that oil field snatched. I'm not sure if we want to, we're probably going to attack two different ports here. And are they not able to attack both? It looks like they should be able to. Yeah, okay, they're attacking both ports. All right, so we're going to have them attack these two ports here. And yeah, let's start moving over there. I don't know if there's... Nope, nothing here. No other troops here that we have to deal with. Let's go ahead and get the military factories we just got from taking London. Let's get them assigned. Let's see exactly what we need. I mean, we don't really need anything at this point, though I think I was running low on a few things when I was trying to get those tanks building. I want to say it was support equipment is what we were lacking, so we should probably just put it into support equipment. I know it's just one factory, but any new factories will go towards that as well. All right, so we're getting all these troops moved over here, guys, and we are just about ready. Just got to get them all planned up and stuff. It's 24 divisions attacking here, so it's going to be it's going to take a little while to get them fully planning. It's 84 days. I don't know that we'll wait though. Probably not. We did get the stimulate the dynamic market, which of course let us research industrial techs faster, but that doesn't really help us because we've gotten all those for the most part. But it does give us the production efficiency cap increase and the production efficiency growth increase. So it is going to be helpful for our factories. We could also get the resource gain efficiency. It would help us with some resources like steel. But of course we still have some stuff here we're trying to get. So I think we're going to go ahead and get these now. We need to get the strategic bombers and we need to get the light cruisers. Let's start on the light cruisers first. And then we've gotten fire brigades here. So let's go ahead and get, I think there's two more, excuse me. We're going to get the backhand blow, and we are going to use the experience for it. I'm just trying to get these knocked out, guys. The field hospitals have been researched. So let's go ahead and go with, I don't think we're going to go with any of these right now, because we need to get a lot of other things. We need radar. Let me just see if there's anything else we need in here. No, we're good to go on that. We do need radar. We haven't gotten any of the air doctrines yet. There's new bombers to get. We haven't got the strategic bombers yet. Getting better scout planes might make them more efficient. We can get better tactical bombers. Perhaps we should get those, actually. Just looking for other options. We haven't got modern tanks yet, so we could always get those. So I think... Yeah, I think what we're going to go ahead and do, guys, while I do want the radar, I think we're going to go and get the tactical bombers. We have that research bonus for them, so it's 69 days, so we'll knock that out. Everybody's been asking me to get nukes, guys. As you can see, we are working on the tech, but again, we're really behind on techs. Now, part of that is because we're trying to focus on all three areas. We're trying to focus on, air, land, and sea, which is pretty difficult to do normally, but it's even more difficult for us because we started really late. Remember, it took us a very long time to get our 5th research slot as France here, so we've always kind of been a little bit behind on that. And then we had all those production issues and stuff, and I don't know if we had any penalties of research speed, but we might have. We did get the new battleships, so that's great. Let me just see if there's anything we can do here. There's not. Not that we really need to. So with the new battleships, we'll have to get those building. And I keep forgetting to do something, so we're going to do that here in a minute. But let's go ahead and get the cruisers next. I know we don't have a research bonus for them, or excuse me, we're about to get those cruisers, so we don't want to do that. Let's get one of the ones we actually have a research bonus for, because we're getting the national focus for that right now. So we do submarines or we do destroyers. Let's do destroyers. 49 days to get those. And then what we are going to do is we're going to ask Austria-Hungary. Oh, they won't give it to us anymore. I was going to ask them for garrison support, but now they refuse. The Italians will give us garrison support, as will the Polish. I guess we'll do the Italians, because we are using like a ton of manpower right now. 165,000 guys. And it looks like the Italians will cover all of that for us, so we won't have any more needs, hopefully, when it comes to garrison support. Okay, so again, just getting all these troops onto this front. All the adjustments we've made. It looks like, yeah, they're all here. We're just getting planning bonuses now, and we're basically ready to invade the Soviet Union. We won't be able to do our naval invasion here initially, but that's okay. We also have to get some ships here to help us out. And this whole time, we're also getting new ships built, which we definitely need. We've taken some losses here. Let's actually place these light cruisers into here now. And I think we're going to go ahead and take out all the old light cruisers at this point and get them moving over to, I think, this one here. Yeah, we only have 2 light cruisers there. So let's go and get them moving over there. Actually, you know what? Let's throw a cruiser into each one of these, into our patrol fleets. I think that would really help them out quite a bit. And then what we can do is just take a destroyer out and throw him over here. We did get some more destroyers done. Let's go and place them. I don't know if we need them here. Let's take a look. We actually do have level 3 destroyers throughout here. So we currently have 9 capital ships here. I did take the old battleships out and put the new ones in. And so we would need to fully screen these. We would need 36 screen ships, and we currently only have 32. So let's just go ahead and add these destroyers here then. And it does look like we're about to get more, so we'll see how that looks. And then we've got some more new submarines here. So let's go and get them placed, and we're just going to place them into here so that we can pull them out and then throw them over here. Oh, that doesn't work. I guess they have to be in the same... Maybe we throw them over here. No, that won't work either. Alright, unfortunately they're just going to have to sit here for right now. It's kind of tricky to get them into the task force when the task force is in a battle. So we'll just have to be patient there. Yeah, getting the Green Army troops over here. And then we'll be able to do the invasion. Again, we won't be able to do the invasion with the the rest of the offensives. Is this done? This is done. All right, excellent. So we did not get that city under control, though, so that's unfortunate. And the Americans are there, too, so they could technically attack over here. No, they can't, because this is neutral territory. All right, so what we want to go ahead and do is get these guys moving over to here. Let me see if there's any planned invasions. There are not. So let's go ahead and I think we're going to have these guys launch their own invasions. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. However, we might not want to use these divisions here because that does result in them getting the war participation. So what I might do is just pull them out for right now, and then they'll just like stay here for if we happen to have any American invasions. They can, help us defend against those. So let's just move them just anywhere really where they're close enough to where we might get invaded. Let's just move them here. And then these guys will be our naval invasion army here for the Caribbean, which of course we will need to get more troops to them because this is frankly not enough. So let's go ahead and do an attack. I suppose we can help our allies out here since they have capitulated. So that'd be an option. Let's just attack over here in... Do we have them all signed? Yes. In Puerto Rico for right now. There's also... No, not Jamaica. I'm thinking of the Portuguese series. I was going to say that there's Jamaica still in Allied hands, but there's not. So yeah, we're just going to attack into Puerto Rico. And I don't know if we'll liberate our ally or not. We'll just see. We'll just wait and see. Alright, so is the Green Army here? Not yet. We do need to cover that zone, of course. And we did finish up another submarine here. So let's go ahead and place them into this one. And these guys can now go into there as well. Alright, excellent. So we should start being able to replace all those submarine losses that we took. It's been kind of rough for us, guys. And I want to say that these guys are probably ready to go. Do we have these troops? We do not. I was hoping to get them added into here in time, but I suppose we could. Or we could just let these ones train. And let's see if everybody else is fully trained. Alright, so they did not take any losses here. Just see if any of these other armies need training throughout our territory here. Obviously these guys do, but we're not going to train them. And it does seem that we are now taking attrition because of low supply. We might want to take a look at that. That would affect our offensive. Let me see if anybody else needs training. I don't think anybody else does, guys. I think we're good to go. We can train those ones up, though. Alright, so I think we will go ahead and train. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let those guys train up. And we need to fix the supply issues, that's right. We need to take a look and see if we can do anything about infrastructure. I should have checked this a long time ago, guys. We want like much higher infrastructure throughout this region. At the very least, it needs to be like level 5. But I think getting up to level 6 would be quite helpful. Getting level 6 all throughout this region here. Right there. Definitely gonna want some more there. More supply through there, and maybe just back here. I don't know where the supply is going to decide to go through. Hopefully it makes a smart decision, but I think this looks good here. And let's just go ahead and tick all these up to the top so we get them done. Alright, excellent. So we'll go ahead and focus on getting the infrastructure improved and getting the supply built up, and we can go up to a much faster speed. I don't know why I'm sitting here on speed 3. I didn't even realize that, guys. My bad. I know on the Portuguese series we're sitting on a faster speed, so yeah, it confused me. I thought we were already sped up. I thought it was going kind of slow. Alright, so this was, I was like, man, why the hell the Green Army taking so goddamn long to get over here? So let's just take a look and see how long until they can invade, because I would love to just be able to launch this whole thing at the same time. That would just be really fun, where you can launch that simultaneous invasion from all directions. It's really cool, but you can also drop paratroopers. The Italians have lost here, so I'm glad we waited for that. But they could throw another invasion in there, so what we could do is just launch an attack right here along the coast and then deal with this a bit later. Pull them in a little bit later. I think that's what we're going to do. Also, the planes. My bad, guys. I didn't realize we hadn't moved these yet. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get these guys moving on over to here. And we're going to want to figure out where they're needed the most. You know what? We should probably move fighters first. We've got 600 fighters sitting over here, so let's go and get them moving over here. So let's go and place. We do not have a lot of space here now at this point. So we'll get them all up to, I suppose we'll get them all up to 600. With the exception of here because they have 200 fighters there. Get another 200 fighters over here. And then with the, well, looks like there's one more that I forgot. Huh. Okay, yeah, apparently I forgot these guys. So let's go and get them assigned. I think I pulled somebody from over here, didn't I? Yep, he was supposed to be here. My bad. There we go. I see what happened there. Alright, so we also need to go ahead and get the close air support moved. So we are kind of hurting on space a little bit. We should probably build that air base up. But let's go ahead and get these guys going here. These ones going over here. Don't have a lot of space here. We do have like a little bit of room there. And then the last one right here. Let's move them into this. Yeah, I suppose we'll have them cover this. So we can also go ahead and build up the air bases here, since clearly we do not have large enough air bases. I'm gonna build on up right there, just a little slightly higher level there. Same thing with that one. And we'll take those up to the top as well. Make sure the infrastructure continues to build. Alright, so I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to pull in Lithuania for right now, guys. So let's go into, oops, not improve relations. Let's go and call them to arms. And there we go. So Lithuania is now in the conflict, and we will go ahead and launch our attack with our Red Army up here initially to grab Riga and cut these divisions off. However, we do have to win here. So let's go ahead and have these guys attack over this way, and then the Red Army here, which I know they didn't get their full planning bonus, but it's okay. Let's go and attack over that way, and get these guys attacking that way, and then we'll just help out with whichever side needs it the most. We'll just split these since it looks like they're about equal. We can also support these, get them done a little bit quicker. Alright, excellent. So let's go ahead and grab Riga now, and then have these guys push forward here. These guys are now ready as well, so let's go ahead and push forward. Again, this is going to be pretty easy, guys. I do not expect to have too much difficulty with the Soviets. A lot of people were talking about, like, you know, the Soviets were going to be a challenging fight, but I just don't think so, guys. I think that they're going to be incredibly easy. We did win there. Let's go ahead and start attacking this way now. Let's just get this done. Alright, so could attack those guys there, and I suppose we will. There's really no reason not to. Alright, so yeah, just pushing forward. We're going to slow this down a little bit. And let's go and get the back here. Alright, so yeah, these guys are just about wrapped up. And I don't know how many divisions total we'll be killing here, but it's like a good number of them. And let's just take a look and see what's happened over here. So we did sink 2 destroyers. I just want to go through all our naval battles, see how we're doing across here. See how this is all looking. We got a convoy sunk there. Not seeing any invasions that we need to be worried about. That is something we want to watch out for. But you get another submarine sunk there. Another thing we should probably take a look at is, where is the division that's here? Are they not here yet? No, okay, they're still taking their time to get there. But what we can do is see how long they're going to need to plan for. Oh, okay, they're set to train, so we can't even take a look at that yet. All right, we'll take a look over here since we're peeking at all our fronts. So let's go ahead and push forward here. I'm not going to bother sending them to another front because this one should be done here in mere moments. It does look like we have, what is that, 3, 4, 5... Okay, it looks like about 9 divisions or so is what we're going to be overrunning here. Let's go ahead and get these guys attacking over here now. And since we have only pulled Lithuania and they're the only ones we can attack from right now, let's go ahead and get the last of these divisions destroyed. And then all of our troops can come over to back over to this front here. And they canceled Lend-Lease. Okay, that's fine. And I'm surprised this isn't messed up at all because, you know, we haven't pulled them in yet. You'd think it might get messed up, but it hasn't been, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and have them attack that way while these guys will attack over here and grab that airbase for us. Let's go ahead and have, yeah, this guy's going to keep getting pulled off here. All right, so let's go ahead and go up this way now. And let's go ahead and attack these last divisions here. Get them wiped out. Alright, you guys come on over here. Okay, so let's just take a look, see if these guys are ready to go. It's going to be a while. Alright. Well, at the very least, we can go ahead and take this territory up here, but yeah, I think we're just going to have to pull them all in and do the naval invasion, you know, whenever we're able to. I just don't know that it's going to be worth it at that point. Yeah, probably not, because these guys are going to advance very quickly up here. I guess we'll wait a little bit longer and then we'll pull them in. There's really no benefit to waiting, but it's fine. I suppose one benefit is that it's going to take some time for them to get their troops moving over from Asia. And so if we wait to enact that decision there, you know, to actually use our cipher, then the benefit is that by the time they get over here, we might actually be able to still use it. Alright, so let's go and keep on pushing forward, guys. And go after Leningrad. Was kind of the goal for these guys. And yeah, I guess we could just pull everybody in. There's no reason not to, I suppose. All right, so let's go ahead and pull Bohemian, Poland, and Romania. We won't pull them in. They'll be the only ones that remain out of the conflict for now. All right, so we'll dip over here and just take a look at what we sunk of the Americans real quick. And still a couple more to look at here. Some more convoys sunk there. And more of the Soviet fleet destroyed. So they probably only have about maybe 20-something, 30-something ships left. That's about it. All right, so the other place we wanted to cut troops off was right here. These guys are still having supply issues, so it's unfortunate, but nothing really to be done about it. Let's go and attack over here with all these red troops. We're going to attack that way, and then attack this way. All right, and then what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and support this attack. We're going to attack here as well. And, oops, should have sent 2 of these, my bad. Attack that way, and then we'll take the Purple Army troops that are here, have them support that attack. If they can, I might be grabbing the wrong ones here. There's a lot of troops here, guys. All right, so we should be getting the win up that way. And then what we want to do, oh wow, they've completely pulled off this front. Okay, I thought we were going to be cutting off a lot of divisions. Apparently not. They have pulled off the front. Okay, so that's a shame. I thought we were going to get a bunch of divisions cut off. But yeah, let's go ahead and have these guys go across the river. All these ones go over this way. Definitely an opportunity here to cut some troops off, so we will. Cut off those 2 divisions, I suppose. I guess we could go around this way. Maybe we should do that. So that those guys will be included in that. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, excellent. Let's take a look. I do have naval bombers flying over the Black Sea, by the way, guys. So they should be helping us out there. I want to take a look at the air situation. It does look like we are having some difficulties here. We are almost out of this region here, which will allow us to focus all our planes over there. But yeah, overall, they are actually winning in the skies. We could pull fighters from over here. So that's what we'll do. We'll bring a few of these over to here to help us out. Just looking where we have some openings. It does look like we're also getting penalties here, so that's part of the problem. Let's go and bring these guys in here. And hopefully that'll help us gain control. What we could do is do the more ground crews here since we're losing there. And yeah, these guys are never going to get this invasion done. What we might want to do is go ahead and pull some of the troops out. Or just set it. We should just set up 2 separate naval invasions. I think that would have been smarter. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh, yeah, shit. Yeah, because this is set up here. All right, let's try and edit this and see if I can. Oops. See if I can't fix this. All right, so we'll set up 2 separate naval invasions because they plan quicker that way. And then we'll take like 4 of these guys here. Have them come over that way. And then we'll do 8 of these divisions here. Just kind of split the 2. And then hopefully that'll allow us to do it quicker. Yeah, it's going to be 42 days now, so we can actually get it done maybe in time. Should have did that in the first damn place. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue pushing forward here, guys. It'd probably be quicker at this point, like, because there's nobody here, like, stopping us to just put this under control of the AI. I don't like doing that. I don't do it very often because the AI takes such heavy casualties, but when there's, like, nobody here, you know, there's really no reason not to. So this is what we'll do. We'll go ahead and take these guys and have them go. Oh, but the Red Army, we don't want them going. But we'll have those guys go. And then we'll just kind of control the Red Army ourselves. Because I don't want these guys to do their own thing here. Because I didn't give them a spearhead order. Alright, so these guys are still attacking over this way. Let's go and help them out. And then we want to continue pushing forward to connect with these guys up here. So let's try and make this happen here. We'll have these guys go this way. And then he can just go that way. Alright, excellent. And then we'll just kind of take care of all this territory here. But again, we're not going to be cutting off as many troops as I would have liked to cut off, unfortunately. And send some more of these Red Army troops over here. And it's just not as many, unfortunately. We're about to get control of this. Let's go ahead and have them come here. Send the rest across this undefended river province. And then we might need to take just 1 division and have him attack here, just to keep that guy locked down as we attempt to cut him off. Okay. So remember, we got about 10 days before we can send the Green Army. Get those tanks moving.
Attention.
We're gonna have these guys go all the way up here.
Attention.
All right, he's gonna go grab that port for us. All right, excellent. So just about got these guys all cut off here.
Écoutez.
This is looking pretty good. I'm having trouble selecting this last division here. Let's go and get them placed in, or go on heading over there, and then let's go and send all these guys over here, and then we'll just like deselect a couple divisions here, have them go over that way. All right, and those guys are attacking on their own, of course, because we did give them control. We get AI control because even they could not muck this up at this point. They still would take higher casualties, of course, because they always do, but I mean, this is going to be really easy, guys. They just don't. They don't have the numbers over here. And this is what I was talking about with the Soviet Union. You know, some people were saying like it was kind of a gamey tactic by me not pulling these countries in because it allowed us to not have to fight the Soviets. I mean, maybe initially it was allowing us to not attack them, but we've like been able to defeat the Soviets on this front for a very long time, guys. We didn't. This was helping the Soviets more than it was helping us. Right, so we're losing there. Let's attack there. So I guess they can still seem to muck it up somehow. They went after a province across a river with all these other places to attack. We're going to be at Novgorod next. Let's go and take a look at the situation down here as we're attempting to get all these troops destroyed. And it does seem like the Purple Army here has gotten all messed up somehow. I don't know what the hell happened here, but they are all digged up. Yeah, I think they all got assigned over to here or something. I don't know, guys. I don't know. All right, so we're attacking over that way. Let's go ahead and start attacking because these guys are now cut off from supplies, so we need to get them destroyed. Now, I know that we are attacking across the river on some of these, but again, these guys are cut off from supply, so it shouldn't be too difficult soon, anyways, to get them defeated here. And then we want these guys. Oh, these guys must have just got defeated or something. Oh, that's right. They were taking the railroads out of here. Yes, I remember. All right, so let's go and have these guys go this way. Let's just try and get this wrapped up over here. Attack over that way, and let's continue pushing the front forward here. All right, excellent. So are we out of that one zone just yet? We are not quite out of it, so we're going to have to wait until we get that encirclement completed. All right, pushing forward fairly rapidly. Let's just take a look, see if this Green Army is ready to go, or how many more days. 12 more days, good God, yeah. We should go ahead and move our ships over there now, so at least that won't stall us. We also have more ships to get assigned, so let's go ahead and do that. We could take, okay, so what we're going to want to do is just take one of the destroyers out from here. I think if we get 8, oh no, wait, that'd be the exact number that we needed there. Okay, never mind then. Let's go and take these destroyers here and place them into, I guess this one right here. And then the submarines, let's get them placed. All right, excellent. So what we'll do, so these guys are all over here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and set up a new fleet for right now. These guys will cover us here. Maybe change up their color and stuff. I don't know if we have any admirals available. You assume we'd have at least one admiral available here. Let's just give them this icon here for now. And yeah, we do have some generals available here. Okay, so let's go ahead and go with this one here. And we'll give him the Lone Wolf. And Smokescreen Specialist. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get him doing the... Can you just do naval invasion support and then that work to... I don't think that does work to gain control. I think we have to do the patrol here. So hopefully they don't actually engage anybody, because I don't actually want them to fight here. We'll have to see how they do. But yeah, we'll put them on patrol. This is all of our old cruisers and stuff and old destroyers, so I'm not really worried about it if they do get destroyed. Hopefully they'll be able to seize control, because that's really the reason why we were sending them. We'll get those guys, so they'll have to go into the Black Sea to escape. We have 200 ships here, or excuse me, 200 naval bombers here. And I suppose we want to go ahead and go into Ukraine at this point now. So let's go ahead and move our planes over there. And we're close enough to finishing up the Eastern Balkans to pull them out, I feel. All right, are we out of this region here? We're pretty close to being out of that region. The question is, do we have air bases to move to? It looks like we do. We got a little bit of space here. So let's go and move these guys on over to here. And we're going to want to get some of these fighters moving over there as well. So, you see, it's the Central Russian ones there that we don't want to move out. I think we could, in fact, probably move like all of these planes here, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if they can fit, but they can come over here, though. All right, excellent. And we are doing some attacks here, but that's okay. And what we're going to want to do is I wanted all this in our hands. So let's go ahead and ask for control of all the territory, and hopefully they will give it to us. Okay, so they just don't want to give us that one, apparently. Oh, nope. It's just they are not willing to give us all 3 states here. I see. Oh, I see. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is figure out what state they can have control of. I suppose they can have, I think they can have this one here. I think that'll look the best. They don't have cores on anything. So yeah, we'll give them, let's see here. We'll give them control of this one. Or let them have control of that one. Let them keep it. And so that'll be that one right there. So let's just ask for these other ones. They should approve that offer. And it's gonna mess it up a little bit here. All right, so we'll ask them for that, and then the Polish. I don't know if they're gonna be willing to give us any of this. We haven't actually expanded out here just yet. Some of this is their core territory. We'll wait on Poland before we do anything. I do want to make sure we get control of this though, so let's go and ask. Oops, let's give control. We want to ask for control. And that's rightfully theirs, so they're not going to give us that. What is this one here? Okay, it's that one right there. All right, we'll go and accept that then. We did get some more factories. So let's go ahead and get these assigned. And we might want to just put towards infantry equipment at this point. None of this really matters anymore. We could get more fighters. We do have a lack of fighters. More close air. You know, we'll just put them all towards planes, actually. Just get a bunch of planes, man. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, that's a new invasion. That's right. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to wait for that. All right, so this has been nothing but problematic. I think what we're gonna do, guys, we're just gonna make another adjustment here, just to get this done, because yeah, this is not doing what I want it to do. All right, so let's go and take a couple of these guys out and assign them over here, and this will at the very least allow us to just get this done sooner. So 4 more days is all we'd have to wait. Sending 10 divisions rather than 12, so that's okay. We'll go and do that. All right, so let's go and push forward, guys. Though this is technically in Lithuanian hands, so we're gonna have to ask them for it again. Let's go and get these guys. Okay, they're already pushing forward there. Let's get all this taken over here. We gotta ask for this territory too. And then let's have these guys come take all that for us. But yeah, just rapidly pushing forward, guys. This is, again, it's just not a problem. Let's see, is it this army? Trying to figure out which army is which. These guys here, they can be ordered to go forward. Let's go and grab that province there. And see what else we can do over here. We're about to cut all these guys off here. Let's go and push forward there. And then they'll come. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm over here clicking on craziness. Messing things up, guys. I don't actually want you guys to attack there. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so never mind. Stop the madness. So we can't tell these guys. And that's why I don't let the AI control anything. They make it essentially like impossible for you to like cut troops off, because they feel the need to attack everywhere and everybody, because they don't really, you know, the AI doesn't really care about that. Did we build something? No, we didn't. We just got some dockyards from the Soviets. All right, let's see where we might want to assign this. We already have 2 things for destroyers. I suppose we are so short on submarines. We could go ahead and get another thing of submarines going. I don't think we have any upgrades here. Nope, nothing that we need to get them, I believe. Torpedoes, no. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get another line of the attack subs. since we have such a shortage of them. And then we can go ahead and pull back on getting the convoys. And what I'm going to do is do another line of attack subs. Because, again, we do have a real shortage of them. I think it would help to have, you know, 3 lines of them going. All right. So pushing forward on throughout this territory. And you know what, guys? It is actually going to be the end of the episode here, unfortunately.
Attention.
Push forward. We did start the invasion at the very least. And as you guys can see where this is going, like we have already. I'm gonna call it a win already, man. They might be able to kind of stymie our efforts a little bit later on, but man, I think they're about done for. It's just a matter of time, guys. Over here, though, I don't know that we'll be able to get any wins over here. Maybe we might be able to defeat them. It's hard to say. If we did the smart attacks, we might be able to. Let me take a look and see if these guys are ready to go yet. It looks like they're still training, so we'll have to stop them from training in order to take a look and see if they're ready. They're not ready anyway. They need another week. So hopefully by then they'll have those 2 divisions fully trained. And yeah, it's going fairly well, guys. So we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. We're going to take a look at... Oh, yes, and I forgot to enact this, so we will go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to make use of that. And does that speed up training? For, excuse me, planning? I think it does speed up planning. I mean, I might be wrong here, but I thought it sped up the training. Or the planning, excuse me. Yeah, apparently not. It's not speeding up at all. Yeah, we still need 35 days. Okay, so we'll end by taking a look at the total casualties. So we have faced 176,000. A lot of that by Britain. Of course, trying to attack that level 10 fort in London was costly. We did kill 2.3 million of the British, though. We've now killed 2 million of the Soviets. And I guess we look at Brazil real quick. 86,000 there. And have we ever fought the Chinese yet? No. We fought the warlords, some of these other Chinese states like Yunnan with 185,000 casualties, but haven't fought the main China yet. United States, we've killed 201,000. And they have done only 13,000 casualties to us. So our kill-death ratio is just absolutely insane, guys. Looking at other countries here and there, casualties, Argentina took a lot. Australia has taken quite a bit. Japan, almost 3 million casualties. Good God. Korea, quite a bit of casualties as well. As far as war participation goes, we're sitting at 28%. Looks like it's kind of hovering closer to 29%, though. So, I mean, we're doing okay. But, yeah, that is not quite where I wanted to be at, guys. I really hope we can get a lot more war participation there. Because at this point, Japan would control the treaty. And it's because of the high amount of casualties they've taken, as well as, conquering China. So hopefully our conquest of the Soviet Union will give us enough points to overtake them and be able to control the treaty, but I don't think so, guys. I think the Japanese will unfortunately control it. So I do hope you enjoyed this episode and our initial attack on the Soviet Union, which will be continuing next episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next episode, and thanks for watching, guys.